Hello, and welcome to the Team Donkey Kong Jungle Beat Roast of Nussy. I am your host, Sven. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sven, isn't roasting Nussy a bit like washing water or tripping a cripple? The man's self-esteem is already subterranean. Wouldn't the man of your magnificent talents be better suited spending his time elsewhere? Yes. Here to get us started is the man that started it all, Stumpy Joe.
Oh, hello. What can I say about Nussy? Well, I can tell you one thing. Not even Anne Frank would fuck him.
Indeed, Stumpy Joe. Indeed. Now, can Nussy survive a roasting from Survivor?
Nussy. Looking at his skinny ass pictures. Jesus. I wonder how many dorks have accidentally masturbated to Nussy because they thought it was Luphilia. His head is so big. You know, for a Jewish guy, he sure does look an awful lot like an uncut dick.
Our next speaker needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Cool.
There's so many things to make fun of Nussy about. For starters, he's Jewish and not in the Beastie Boys. When the Beastie Boys are the coolest thing about a religion, that says a lot about the type of people in it. His BMI is in the negatives, and this is gonna sound really harsh, but he's also an engineer. We all know Nussy's not good with girls. He's just like his city's sports teams. He can get close, but in the end, he just can't pull it out. I think the reason for this is because Nussy is gay. I don't like to make fun of people for being gay, but the boner he gets for Paul Rudd puts the 6-page Glee thread to shame. Now, I'm not saying Nussy jerks off thinking of Paul Rudd, but he does. But really, the worst thing about Nussy is that he can't do something that 13-year-olds all over the globe can do: grow a mustache. When I first saw his picture in the Stanley Cup Mustache Challenge thread, I tried to wipe the smudge off my monitor. He couldn't even pass for a Mexican woman with that stash.
And finally, we have Nussy's fellow statesman, Welsh Cleats.
Alrighty, here we go. Thank you, Sven, for the introduction. Speaking of Sven, I actually recently did a search for your post in which you mentioned either movies or being able to dunk a basketball, and yeah, sorry about that, everybody. The site should be back up in another week or two. Alright, Nussy, the reason why we're here. Nussy ran Secret Santa this year, which I felt was a little bit weird. I mean, having a huge Jew like Nussy run something like Secret Santa seems just about as a good idea of having Mel Gibson direct a sequel to Schindler's List. Burn. Anyway, yeah, I actually had Nussy as for Secret Santa this year, which I found a little bit hard because I wanted to, get a gift that was honest and meaningful, but unfortunately, there's no real way to gift body mass and confidence in women. Another burn. Last year at Dorkfest, we established that pound for pound, Nussy was by far the loudest person there. We actually tried to get Gilbert Gottfried to come this year, but he was afraid of being droned out. Much can be made of Nussy's tolerance with drinking, so to speak. So let's try to be fair and play some things out. After one drink, Nussy starts to make Mom Tartan sound sober. After 2 drinks, his body is pretty much completely permeated with alcohol, so there's that. And after 3 drinks, he pretty much resembles Matthew after a bottle of Bushmills.
Well, there you have it. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. And as for me, I'm off to go shoot some fish in a barrel. What can I say? After roasting Nussy, I'm in the mood for a challenge.
Actually, I love you, Mike. Great man. Cheers to you. Thanks for running the team, whatever this year, to victory, hopefully. And the rest of you can piss off. Yep.